Stop crying.
Stop with the tears.
Don't cry.
Pick yourself up.
Stop with the emotions.
Don't be a...
Don't let nobody disrespect you.
Be cool and be kind of a...
Always keep your mouth
Nobody
shut.
likes a tattletale.
Bros come before hoes.
Don't let your woman run your life.
What a...
Get laid. Do something.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Grow some...
Did you notice something's wrong with the video title? MANsturation? Here is a true confession of a 19-year-old teenager who just returned from Sharjah. There was a small little young boy who lived with his parents in Sharjah. His first day at school was like a nightmare to him, surrounded by hundreds of unknown faces and absolutely clueless of what's happening around him. He reluctantly got introduced with his benchmates and speaking some broken English and managed to have a difficult conversation. As days passed, the conversation within the benchmates turned into a strong bond. Playing together, sharing food and eating together for the first time in his life, he was experiencing friendship. 3 years passed by and suddenly one day, the boy was asked to move to another class where the students of his language are all clubbed together. Leaving his old friends and benchmates behind and moving to a new classroom, new set of boys, making new friends again. It was a bit weird and confusing at first, but he got adapted to the situation and new friends in a very good manner. But still, whenever he crossed the classroom of his old buddies, he used to stop by and spend some time with them, and he had a good connect with everybody in the school. Again, fast forwarding 3 years, there used to be fights between language groups like Malayalam versus Urdu, Tamil versus Kannada. And this boy now had to pick a side and either stand with his old classmates or with his new language classmates. He was confused as he had friends on both the sides, and so he decided to stand away from the fight scenes and maintain a good friendship with both the sides. But since then, the boy was seen as an outsider, as a traitor, as a double-side gamer. In fact, at times his own friends from both the sides used to call him names like Da Pandi, Da Mallu, Annachi, Vadakkan, Kannadiga, just because he refused to stand with them during the fight. Gradually, he was realizing that his own friends are indirectly discriminating him, humiliating him, sometimes make fun of him and kind of oppress him. This kind of discriminatory acts did not end in Sharjah. It even continued when he joined his college. He was looked up like an alien from another planet, and since he was from Gulf and not one among them. Again, he had to start from the very beginning, make new friends in all departments, seniors, juniors, and he got connected with everybody. Then again came a clash between two departments. His own department versus his best friend's department. Where should he stand this time? Whom should he support? He thought and decided to stay away from the fight scene, just because he didn't want to fight his own friends. Again, he was humiliated, discriminated, made fun, and it was all repeating. This kept on happening over and over and over again, and one day it eventually broke the camel's back. He lost all his self-respect, all the love towards himself, and he lost all the trust he had for his friends, disconnected himself from the environment, and as a result, he turned to be a victim of depression and committed suicide. According to me, I'll say that those who stood by a side, be it the dialect groups, college department, caste, religion, gender, everybody tends to wear an emotional mask, a mask to make them fit into the club. They all fear that if they do not wear the mask and follow the rules and regulations of the club, then they may be technically fired from the club. So obviously, this kind of clubbing and wearing of a mask for the sake of fitting into the club is basically the origin of sexism, racism, discrimination, superiority and supremacy in the society. It all leads to create self-hatedness and certainly lose empathy, not only towards us, towards others. Plenty of girls or women live in this society together with us. They also face this kind of humiliation and discrimination. In fact, they even face more of harassment and bullying than men. But the suicidal statistics reveal that men are 4 times more likely to die by suicide. Females have lower arrest rates than males. Women are far less homicidal than men. The pass percentage of girls in every educational institution is always higher than boys. How could they completely outplay men in almost every aspect of life and live life longer and better than men? We need to think and act.
Actor Sushant Rajput has committed suicide. This is what we are learning right now.
A teenager walking into the school with a gun. Authorities believe he had just shot his father dead at home. Then going to the school playground, opening fire at Townville Elementary.
My name is not no fucking Quentin. You don't even know my name and tell me I got a warrant in Louisiana?
Okay. Yes.
So I look like a... Show me the picture. Show me...
Anybody says anything back there?
Right from day one, we men are told to handle situation like a man. Don't be emotional, don't cry, be cool, be a fixer. It's okay to be violent, man up.
Oh my dear God, are you one of those single tear people?
You are a worthless pansy ass who is now weeping and slobbering like a 9-year-old girl.
It's time to redefine the rigid definition of a man and step out of the box. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to express your emotions and feelings. Talk about depression, and it's okay to have difference of opinions. It's okay to not wear a mask and fit into a club. And if someone does not have the same perspective as yours, do not discriminate or victimize them, please.